Hi everyone, welcome to Coach Basics Training. My name is Kathy Reuter, and I just wanted to take a few minutes to introduce myself to you all since we're going to be working for the next month together. I actually started out with a Beachbody program called P90X about 6 years ago. My husband and I tried it out. It was the very first Beachbody program we had ever done. We saw amazing results. We loved it. We were like walking infomercials pretty much, going around telling everyone about how incredible P90X was and how you can get better results just working out right from your own home. And ever since then, we have never stepped foot in a gym. So I literally haven't been to the gym now in a good 7 years, and I don't miss it at all. So I had started out with the P90X, and time went on, and I was a teacher at the time. I was actually an elementary school teacher for about 8 years, teaching first and second grade. And then I got pregnant with my son, Landon, who is now 2.5. And when I got pregnant with him, I wanted to be a stay-at-home mom. So I became a stay-at-home mom, and I was doing some tutoring on the side at night and just loving it, just loving life. Everything was great. I was doing exactly what I wanted to be doing. I was home with my son. It's been a dream of mine. I was still getting that teaching aspect in, doing the tutoring, and everything was great. Then I found out that I was pregnant with my daughter, Kirsten, who is now 1. So they're 18 and a half months apart. They're really close. And she was born, and I just could not lose the weight. The scale blew so high up. I've never seen the scale get so high, and I just couldn't lose the weight. I mean, I had a good 30 plus pounds to lose, and I had no idea what to do to take it off. I had tried T25, and it got me a little bit, I lost like 10 pounds, but I just could not lose that last bit of weight. And everybody around me always told me, you know what, Kathy, you're just not going to be the same. You had babies. Your body's never going to go back to the way it was. You just have to accept it. You're healthy. Just, it's fine. And so I kind of just accepted the status quo basically until finally one day my coach recommended the 21 day fix to me. So I started with Shakeology and the 21 day fix, and I ended up doing 3 rounds of it, and I lost all my weight, and I was able to get back down to the lowest weight I've ever been in my entire life. I had more energy than I've ever had before from drinking the Shakeology every day. My cravings were completely gone at night. I used to just munch on things all night long. I had no need to do that anymore. If anything, now I crave another Shakeology. And I just was a true believer in that program. Once I did that program for 3 rounds and I got back down to my high school weight, I was walking proof to especially all the moms out there that you can totally get your body back. And I was just feeling great. Could not go a day without drinking the Shakeology. I would feel a significant difference if I missed a day. So I was a true believer. And I think that's the key component here with this is that you are a true believer in the products and the programs. And I was proof that they worked. So total walking proof to everyone that these programs work. This isn't just a pill that you take. This isn't a quick fix. These are real programs and real nutrition plans that work if you stick with them. And I loved the results. So I decided to get into coaching. And just like everyone else, you're skeptical about it. You start to think, I'm not a salesperson. How am I going to be able to do this? How am I going to make money? Um, what if I lose money? There's all these fears that come into your mind. And that's why it actually took me 3 months to sign up to become a coach because both myself and my husband had these very, big fears and concerns. We were very skeptical about it. And I am just so glad that I jumped into this and did this. At the time, my daughter was, let's see, she was, I think, 4 months old when I started. And my son was, like 22 months. And I wasn't really getting any sleep at night because she was still waking up. She's still waking up to this day, actually. So she was waking up all night. I was chasing around the toddler all day long. And my husband and I were talking, and money was actually getting really tight at the time with the 2 kids with just one income coming in. My husband was working around the clock. He had all these side jobs, videography, photography, website design companies, all these things, you name it. He was doing whatever he could to bring in extra money. And the tutoring money that I was making just it wasn't cutting it. And so I thought, you know what? I love the Beachbody programs. I love Shakeology. I'm obsessed with it all. I completely 100% believe in it. I feel like there's nothing else better out there for you. I truly believe that. Why don't I just try to start inspiring people and start motivating people to do this and give it a shot? Because, the truth of the matter was, if I didn't do something soon, I was going to have to go back to being a teacher. And don't get me wrong, I loved teaching. I love little kids. That's why I did it. I love helping. I love knowing I'm making a difference every single day. I went to school for it. I got my master's degree in it and I loved it. But I was home now with my kids and I did not want to leave them. I did not want to have to go through all those, all that extra work that I had to do. I mean, yeah, we had great hours, you know, 8 to whatever, 8 to 3:30. But there was so much extra work that had to be brought home. There were so many phone calls and emails and just, people dictating to me, what had to be done, what days I had to work, what times I had to work, different things like that. And I wasn't willing to sacrifice that time with my family once now I had the luxury of being home with them every day. So I just hit the ground running with Beachbody from day one. And my message is to just share how incredible these programs are with everyone. With everyone, I tell it to everyone I see, everyone I talk to. I talk about how incredible the Shakeology and the 21 Day Fix is because those have been my favorite. Um, and I can tell you, I have never been happier. I've always been a really upbeat person. Don't get me wrong. I've had a really good life. I've never had anything really unfortunate happen to me. I have just been very lucky. But I was not going to be going back to work. And since doing this, my life has become even better than what it was before. I'm surrounded by so many positive, inspiring people that are truly looking to make differences in people's lives, truly caring about other people with big hearts. And that's what this is all about. And if you share that passion with other people, you're going to automatically excel and have success in this. And I wake up every single morning now. It's no joke. I wake up so excited every single morning. I stay up all night long working on my Beachbody business because I love it. It doesn't feel like work to me. I truly enjoy every single minute of it. I actually have to force myself to go to sleep at night because once the kids go to bed and I start working on this, I have literally a second wind. And it's hard for me to go to sleep at night because my mind is racing. And it's so exciting for me to see where this is taking me. And I can say now, after doing this for 8 months, I just hit 8 months, that the money that I make now has completely replaced and exceeded what I was making teaching. So I don't have to go back to work now to teach. I don't have to. And that fear in my mind of having to leave my kids to go back to work after being at home with them isn't even there anymore. It doesn't even cross my mind because this business is allowing me the freedom to be able to stay with them. And it's only going to get better and better and better. And the beauty of it is, it's your business. You can make this whatever you want. Whatever you want. You can put in a half an hour a day if you want. You can put in an hour a day if you want. Heck, if you want to put in 3 hours a day, go for it. I'm not your boss. You don't have a boss. You don't have anybody breathing down your neck telling you what you need to do. You can truly make this what you want it to be. You can create this to make this unbelievable design for your life and have things happen that you would have never dreamed would happen. I mean, I have things right now in my mind that I'm going to be able to do and provide for my kids that I would have never even considered before because it just wouldn't have been in the cards with the way things were going. And it's incredible to think that, I mean, with teaching, I never woke up really truly excited. It was really more of a stress because it was always, people in there watching and, telling you what to do and goals that you had to meet. And it was just, I mean, I loved being with the kids, but I really did not like going in there having to have people tell me what to do every day. And that's what it is. And I would have never thought that this would have been something I would have done down the road. Never in a million years. My husband is the one that has all the business degrees and he has the MBA. And in the end, it ended up being, this little teacher over here making a fortune from some part-time business. That's all it was. Literally, I work part-time on this and you can too. And you can see such success and you have to believe in it. This is not a scam. This is not a pyramid scheme. Believe me, we thought all those things too, but I am living proof to you right now that your life is going to change. if you can go the distance. This isn't a get rich quick scheme, okay? But if you put in a little bit of time and you are consistent, you can go the distance with this. And you will have things happen that will completely blow your mind. Completely blow your mind. And you're surrounded by people that you can learn from. And they're living proof too. And they support you. And we all help each other. And it's incredible. So I'm telling you all right now that if you're doing something in your life for a career that you really are not truly happy doing, you don't absolutely love doing, you're just going through the motions every day, waking up, going through the motions like a hamster on a wheel, that does not need to be your life. Maybe this isn't meant for you to be, maybe this isn't meant for you. Maybe it is. But if you're doing something right now that you are not truly passionate about and do not love, I'm really challenging you to sit down and think about what can you do to change that, because you have one life. And trust me, I was like this before, just kind of going through the motions, letting life come to me as it was. But I really need you to sit there and think, this is your life. You're not promised tomorrow. No one has any idea what's in store for them. Why not make it the best? Why not make yourself be the best version of yourself? Why not create something for yourself and be responsible for it and know that what you put into this is what you're going to get out of it? And this is what Beachbody has done for me. And it's awesome because my husband, who was the biggest skeptic out of everyone, he's the thick-headed German. He is so excited about this. He's the most excited person about this out of everyone I know. And he is right there to support me because he sees how it's changing our lives. And he sees how much I love it. I truly love it. I truly love working with all of you every day and helping you. And I want to see you succeed. And I hope that you all learn so much from this coaching Coach Basics class. And I hope that you give it a go and let me work with you and let me help you have the success as well, because it will totally change your life. So I really look forward to working with you all the next month. If anybody has any questions, feel free to private message me. I'm always willing to get back to people and help people. That's what I do. I love it. I don't get bothered. I don't get annoyed. I truly want you all to just love this and have a great time with it and have success with it. So I look forward to working with you guys for the next month. Have a good night.